All right, we all know that the real stars in the real night sky twinkle. But what about the painted stars in the night sky murals? Do they? Stay tuned and find out. All right, so do the stars in the murals really twinkle? They do. I don't know why. I think it has something to do with your eyes, the rods and the cones, um, but and maybe the paint, the way it's always kind of, it's holding a charge, and it just kind of, like you ever have a campfire and the fire burns down, and you see the coals when they're hot coals after the fire burns down, and they kind of shimmer. That's kind of what I think the stars look like in the mural. If you look at the whole, if you look at one place and you see the whole, you're kind of taking in the whole mural at one time, but looking in one place. It kind of looks like everything's just shimmering. And then if you look at some of those stars specifically, right around there, they're going to be twinkling. And it's crazy, but it's true. All right, I can tell you whatever I want you to hear. I'm not okay. I'm not gonna say things that I want you to hear to make it sound like really cool. Let me read you. I've got some some things that I pulled off of some emails, and also some comments people made when other people were asking. So here we go. After a few minutes of total darkness, people say things like, "Gosh, there are thousands of stars, and they're twinkling. How can they be twinkling?" The tone of the comments suggests viewers were really enjoying the illusion and could barely believe what they were seeing. All right, so that's one guy. I did a home theater for him. Here's one. He'd been talking about something, and then he goes on and says, "I think that best describes the visual effect. There is something going on up there visually. They don't look as though, no, they do look as though they sparkle like real stars." Okay, sparkle, twinkles, kind of the same thing. Another one. "I recently showed off my theater to my brother, and he was just astounded by the stars Jeff did. He swore that they were moving when he turned off all the lights. It's remarkable how cool it looks. And it just keeps looking better and better each time I go in there." Yeah. Jeff recently did my home theater, and it came out great. Everyone that sees it is mesmerized. Even though my theater isn't close to being ready, sometimes I sit in there with some wine and stargaze. The painted stars give off a sort of light energy that makes them shimmer or twinkle and look very realistic." Another one. "Every night since then," again in the middle of a comment, I just took this one out. "Every night since then, the whole family crowds onto my son's bed, and we just stare at our night sky. The way they seem to twinkle just blows our minds. I swear it looks so real that my kids are waiting for a shooting star to go by." And then this one I just put in here. "We have a large tray ceiling inset in our ceiling. Jeff had filled that tray ceiling with beautiful stars and a Milky Way that stretched from one side to the other. What struck me right away is that it feels 3D, as if you could reach through the front stars and get to the ones that are farther away. And I swear they twinkle sometimes." So there you have it. Sure, I can say, yeah, they twinkle, it's really cool, it looks just like the real night sky. But this is from people who have a mural, who have sat there under the stars, and they twinkle. They look so realistic. when I joke around when I'm out there painting, and I say, "Oh yeah, it's a secret technique that I do." It's not. It's the stars. I mean, it's the paint that's changing. It's your eyes. I don't know what it is, but the way it could be the size of the stars that I do, but whatever it is, they twinkle and it looks very cool. So, do they twinkle? Absolutely, they do.